Okay, now I would like to show you another game in which I was white, and it makes me laugh because also this guy is a 1400. He blitzed the moves like a grandmaster, and I honestly I didn't know what to do because at the moment I'm not studying opening theory, so I don't have anything against the Pirk. But I felt that he was really outplaying me in the opening. And notice the accuracy here is 79.8 for me, 65 for him, and the game rating I'm 1750 and he's 950. Okay, it starts with e4.
Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games.
And he plays d6.
The Pirk defense begins with d6, controlling the e5 square and preparing for knight f6. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e5 and d4 squares. Black develops the knight and attacks the center.
Here I admit I already didn't know what to do, so what do? I just play simple opening moves. He attack this, I develop a piece, and that's it, right?
Good job defending that pawn.
And he plays this.
This prepares the bishop for development.
Obviously, and so you don't know what you're playing. If you're playing the blitz, the King's Indian, the Pirks, sorry, or the King's Indian.
This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game.
And so, as you can see, I just play simple opening moves like controlling the center, developing my pieces. And that's why I don't need to study the opening, but you will see that I feel outplayed and why. Okay.
This fianchettos the bishop by placing it on a powerful diagonal. You're preparing for the game ahead, activating the bishop in the opening.
Obviously, once you have this all, I want to put the queen here and eventually try to enter in some way, right?
Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center.
And notice how good he is. He still didn't castle. Why didn't castle? Because he wants to wait to know where I am castling before doing it. Maybe, in my opinion, he's afraid that I play something like this. So that's why he's waiting.
This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you.
And here it says, game review says maybe this was better. Again, I don't know because I don't know the Pirk. I just played a move that developed my piece.
Right on target.
And this is also a great move. Again, this is a 1400. Strangely, he plays all this great move just to hang the queen, and you will see how.
Your opening setup's taking shape nicely.
I'm also waiting to castle because I want to see where he does it, no? Because otherwise I could also castle on this side.
This threatens to kick a knight.
And once he plays this, obviously I'm not gonna castle on this side anymore because he has a clearly opening advantage at this point. That's why I felt outplayed in the opening, because this is not like a 1400 should play.
This move is okay, but not what I would have played.
He would have played immediately bishop h6. I don't want to scare him, I want him to castle first.
This overlooks an opportunity to castle kingside.
And this is a little strange, I tell you. Okay, I don't know if it's correct or not, but it makes me think that he wants to play c5 then, and that's why he's defending this.
You missed an opportunity to create a pawn chain.
I castled because at that point I didn't want to keep the king in the center anymore. At this point I have finished the development I finish the opening phase, I'm going into the middle game.
This is not the right idea.
He also thinks that it would have been better queen c7 fourth, maybe.
Pawns are there to cover your castled king. Think twice before moving them.
He's right. Maybe this move is not the best. I admit it. I'm sorry. Maybe the best was to already attack in the center. But again, this is a game, rapid game, okay? 15 minutes for the entire game.
Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety.
This, I don't know if it's correct or not, but in fact it blocked my ideas.
You've activated every piece with this move, putting your rook into play.
I put the rook here because his queen is there, so I'm going to remove my queen from here and I'm going to open the game, okay?
This misses an opportunity to develop a queen off its starting square.
This I also found a little strange because queen c7 would have made more sense, okay?
There was only one good move and you found it. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure.
Okay, I did it because I needed a kind of space for the knight to jump. And of course I wanted to play also queen c1 to have this rook attacking the enemy queen. And now look what he does, because this is very funny. I mean, he played the opening very well up to now, right? Look what happens.
This misses a much better move.
He played this, that doesn't make any sense. So I don't know if he was using an engine up to now or up to a couple of moves ago, but here maybe this made much more sense, right? Okay, he played that.
There was only one good move there for you, but you overlooked it.
I played this that is not good at all, okay? Probably the right move, I don't know, maybe this one, maybe. But in the game, you know, I played this, and this guy, he played this.
This allows the capture of a queen to win material. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it.
I mean, he should have taken this, no? That was my point. He take this, maybe try to take that, I don't know. And it wasn't working, however. So, he takes this, I immediately take the queen. And he got...
You won material by capturing a queen.
Shock. He got shock. And you know why? Because he left the game. At this point, he left the game. He didn't even resign. He just left the game from how shocked he was. But I mean, so as you can see, I think the guy has used an engine for maybe 10 moves, and once he finished to use the engine, he doesn't know what to play at all. And that's what doesn't make sense, because you see, or maybe he didn't use an engine, maybe he learned the opening moves by heart thanks to some courses with the space repetition, but once he finished the space repetition, guess what happened? So clearly the space repetition doesn't help you to win the game if you hang your queen at move 14. And maybe we could start a rap. If you hang your queen at move 14. Thank you very much for watching, guys.